The DHS instrumental music program competed last week and absolutely dominated.
The Science Olympiad team brought home some medals after the competition.
And this week is the last week to set up your schedule for next year. What you need to know. DTV News starts right now.
Their instrumental music program completed the MSBOA District Festival this weekend and absolutely killed it. Good afternoon, Davison.
The first night of performances was on Thursday night at Carmen Ainsworth High School. The concert band and wind ensemble competed and finished with all ones, which is a perfect score.
Then, on Friday night, the String and Symphonic Orchestra performed at Swartz Creek. All of the assembles had superior ratings and will move on to the state level at the end of April.
Great job to all students in the instrumental program.
Over 20 DHS DECA students competed in Detroit at the DECA Career Development Conference last week. Tori Christensen and Camden Walsworth were both state finalists. Izza Stevens did very well and qualified to move on to nationals in Orlando, which will take place on April 21st through the 26th.
This past Saturday, the Science Olympiad team competed in a regional tournament at Frankenmuth High School. The Science Olympiad is a STEM competition where students compete in events from various scientific fields, such as anatomy and physiology, rocks, minerals, forensics, and more. All DHS students who competed did fantastic with the team taking home third place in astronomy, second place in disease detectives, third place in dynamic planet, and third place in Fermi. Congratulations to all students who participated. It is time to decide what courses you want to request for next school year. You should have received the colored scheduling sheet list last week. You have the sheet completely filled out with exactly 6 credits from the front to the back. Use the direction sheet you received with the papers to fill out the information under the Zello course planner. This must be completed and turned in to your first hour teacher by this Friday, March 17th.
Seniors, if you haven't ordered your cap and gown, you need to do that now. There are QR codes on your screen now for those and a ton of senior gear. You should have received an email about ordering jewelry. If you are a senior and you'd like to have your white cord for graduation, you need to meet the required 120 hours. Those hours are due no later than Friday, May 19th. Local scholarship applications are due this Friday, March 17th. There's a Google Classroom set up with tons of local scholarships. Be sure to join with the code on your screen now. The Mott Trustees Leadership Scholarship is another one available. If you can provide up to 2 years of free tuition to attend Mott Community College. More information can be found in the daily announcements. Applications are due May 15th.
A shoe drive is still going on at Davison High School. Buildings to help Outreach East, they will receive money for every 100 shoes collected. You can help by donating gently worn, used, and new shoes. Ask your neighbors, family, and friends to donate as well. Here at DHS, you can drop off your shoes to Mr. Stedry's room 220. The last day to donate is this Wednesday.
HOSA is selling one of the world's finest chocolate again. These chocolate bars are only $1 and proceeds will help their program. Just look for the students holding these blue and white boxes. This fundraiser will go until Thursday, March 23rd, so you can get them while you can.
Next in sports, Brooklyn has the result of the boys' district basketball game.
And later in weather, with just a week before spring, Maddox tells us if we can expect a warm-up.
People's History of the United States by Noam Chomsky. All right, and Noam Chomsky says in his first line,
Drop the vape before it's too late.
I got Jimmy Collins on the slam.
Friday night, Davidson went to take on Grand Blanc in a district finals matchup. Davidson went into the night having lost to Grand Blanc earlier in the season, but they still had their Cinderella hopes alive. In the first quarter, both teams looked very evenly matched, keeping it a close-knit game. After that, the Bobcats took a full control and didn't look back. Senior R.J. Taylor dropped a game-high 18 points for Grand Blanc. Closely behind him were sophomore Donnie Holstone and senior Tay Boyd. With 15 apiece, Grand Blanc took the dub and the district title with 84-59 win over Davidson. The Cards still put up a fight with Greg Lawson dropping a 28-point double-double and senior Tion Armstrong putting up 21 in his last night as a Cardinal. Tion says this game has become his family.
It's going to hurt because those guys were really close. We bonded over the last year after having a bad season. We came together, so yeah, it's going to hurt.
Great job to the Cards on an amazing season. After winning 4 wrestling state championships with the Cards, Josh Barr was selected to be the February Male Student Athlete of the Month for the Greater Flint area. Great job, Josh. The schedule has been released for the 2023 to 2024 Cardinal football season. The Cards will play some new faces, including South Leon and Granville. Also, the homecoming game will be set for September 22nd against Saginaw United. Be sure to come out next year and support our guys on the field. Spring sports tryouts are coming up. Softball, track, girls soccer, girls lacrosse, girls tennis, and boys golf will be holding tryouts on Monday, March 13th. They will go from 3 until 5. Basketball and boys lacrosse will be from 5 to 7. The locations of each trial are shown on your screen. Good luck to all athletes trying out for the Cardinal squad. After a jam-packed weekend in sports, I need a break. Any chance I can go out for a walk outside, Maddox?
Brooklyn, this week actually looks very promising in terms of the weather with a warm-up expected. Good afternoon, Davison. My name is Maddox Bissett, and let's get right into your weather. So today we have a high at freezing at about 32 degrees and a low of 19 degrees with some snow showers. As you might have saw when you were heading to school this morning, only a dusting fell on the ground, nothing big to worry about. And then as we go into the end of the week, there's the warm-up I expected with a temperature above to 45 on Wednesday and a low of 34, and on Thursday reaching near 50 degrees and a low of 41, where the rain chance comes back into the picture, melting all the leftover snow that we would have had on the ground. As we take a look at our radar, you can see a pretty snowy scene all across the upper Midwest. As you can see, the storm system that did bring us a dusting of snow actually dropped roughly 2 to 4 inches of snow along the Grand Rapids and Lansing area, while only, like I said earlier, a dusting to the Flint-Davison area, and as well as some lake effect snow showers across the Upper Peninsula. As we take a look outside, the current temperature is 28 degrees, and it looks relatively gloomy outside, a little bit of fog and haze in the distance, with that wind only blowing out of the northeast at 4 miles per hour. Pretty stereotypical winter day outside. That's all for me. I'll send it back to Helena on the desk.
Stay up to date on everything happening in your community by staying on DTV's corner of the internet. Visit our website at dtvnews.org for the latest articles and stories. For more stories and live events, head to our YouTube page at DTV News. You can even find event highlights and community events on our Facebook page, DTV News. Or check out our Twitter and Instagram at DTV_official. My favorite summer sport is badminton. I'm gonna be honest, just because it's the only one I'm really good at.
My favorite spring sport is track for sure.
I don't really have a favorite spring sport, but if I had to play one, I would probably pick baseball.
I don't really have one either, but I'm just wishing good luck to all those spring sports since it is coming into the spring sports season. Well, That is it today, Davison, for our newscast. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you tomorrow.